Hi, it's Miss Pritzl at the Appleton West Library, and I am book talking what we would call historical fiction, but I also call biographical fiction because it's about real people but made in a fictional setting. So the author has to make up conversations and stuff like this, but it is I've heard the term documentary novel, and this would fit into that category. So Marie Benedict is the author. I had read another of her books recently, which reminded me of this book that I read years ago, and it still sticks with me. I can still tell people what it's about. That's how powerful a book it was for me. So it's called The Other Einstein because you may have heard of Albert Einstein, but you probably don't know that Albert Einstein was married more than one time, and his first wife was an astounding scientist and mathematician and was responsible for a lot of Albert Einstein's early successes but got no credit. There was also kind of a scandally thing because she got pregnant, had the baby, and then the baby disappeared, died. Because that comes up in Margaret Peter Haydick's has a missing series where that comes up as one of the storylines where I first heard that Albert Einstein had a previous wife. This is kind of what Marie Benedict writes about, like these women of science and math in history and how they were often overlooked because they were women, and they were not given credit for their work, and men often stole their work because the other one I read of hers was her hidden genius. Once again, true person, true story. It's just because conversations and stuff like that, it becomes fiction. So biographical / historical, because it is always history. But strong, powerful, smart women. So we can look at how far we've come as women, in math and science, but we also how far we need to still go in that sense. So I highly recommend this for people who like historical fiction, for people who like to read about real people, because while this reads like a fiction book, because it is technically fiction, but it does also very accurately biographical and stuff like this. It's just like the author chooses to write this way, and I happen to enjoy it because I learned so much from this type of book. So if this is not your cup of tea, like I said, I wish it were everybody's cup of tea. If it's not, I will help you find something else because I really enjoyed doing that. But I highly recommend this book. Have a fantastic day and keep on reading.